On the 5th of January 2022, we'll be giving away one free Nitro for anyone for 1 month and 1 free month's Nitro for new users only. Please join the server in the description, scroll down to giveaways and it'll be here on the 5th of January. Maybe even earlier on the 4th, matters when this video gets uploaded. Welcome back to another video. Today I'll be showing you guys how to copy IDs from anyone, any channel, and even a server ID. This can be useful for any particular reason, if you're coding, if you want to add a server, if you want to add a channel, etc, etc, etc. So first things first, you'll need to go into your user settings and click where it says advanced and enable developer mode. You do not need this bottom one, just this top one. Then exit out, and then you should be able to right click on someone and copy their ID. The use for this is pretty simple. As you see on my server, which you should probably join in the description, has a custom font on every single channel, meaning if you want to type it in, like I don't know, support, you see it doesn't come up, meaning you would have to right click on this channel, copy this ID, and then type in this simple thing. Whoops, that goes into settings. Type in this simple thing, hashtag, and then this symbol, and boom. This will also be on the screen right now, where you'll need to type in, and then I can add any single channel. This is one of the uses for it, and it's very useful. Or for another example, let's say we have this person right here, which has a custom font on their name. That does mean if we try to add them, it doesn't work, meaning we would have to just copy their ID, paste it into here, oops, not like that, with an @ symbol, this time not a hashtag, put in their ID, put this symbol in the end, and boom, now we can add them all we want. Or another example, this is how you could use it in code. Let's say I have this very simple command that just says this was sent from another server into a channel. We could use this client.get_channel. We can go into a different server, for example, let's say this one. We can just copy this ID. We can put it into the bot. Give me a second. We can just put this into here. We can run the bot. Then even from a different server, we can go into any of these ones, type in "YT", and then it would send in this server, even though we were not typing in that server. This is one way you could obviously use it. And you can also @ people like that. For example, let's say my support over here, Connor, he is not in that other server that I was talking about. So I can copy his ID, go into this server, and then type in his ID. And then add him with that little simple function, you could say. Then you can post his name, and look, he is not in the server. You can tell because he's not even on this list. But I can right click on him and ban him before he even joins. This could be used if you have a friend on a different server, or you have a friend that hasn't joined your server and you just do not want them in your server. So you can just ban them before they even join. So you can just click ban, and then if we go into server settings, go into bans, he's just banned. And he's not even on the server yet. We can prove this real quick once more. You can just check here and he's not even on the server at all. And we can obviously do this to anyone. Another way you could use IDs, for example, for a message ID, like this message here. We sent this message earlier on the server, and let's say we want to add it as a reaction role. For example, you can do this, copy the message ID, and you can create a new role. You can use, we will be using CoralBot for this example, so you can paste the message ID into here, and then select the channel that it's currently in, which is bot commands. And then we can select, let's say, I don't know, when someone clicks on it, they get the bot role. Create, oh no, I did it slightly wrong. Need to create an emoji. Let's say, I don't know if that's the one, let's say they get the bot role if they emote with that emoji. They just add that emote, they just create, and then you see it just got added. And then if Carlbot was above the bot role, then they would be able to add it, but they're not. But you see, they just reacted here. If we clicked on it, it would have gave us the bot role. So that is another way we could do it. And the only way I could think of like using a guild ID, which is this, it's identifier for every single server, is like if you were having like a logging server, like on every single message on the server, and you had a bot that was on multiple servers, you could, in the console of your bot, have like from server, put the guild ID, message from that person, and then what they said. You could use it in that way, but I think this will be the end of this video. If you found it helpful, make sure to subscribe, hit that like button,